I am Dana Malcolm. This is your Top Stories morning edition for Thursday, March 14th, 2024. Coming up, the news that matters most.
Do you know that your Fortis TCI account balance is one text away? Ask us anytime by texting BAL to 1-649-332-0059. This tool allows you to access the balance of up to 5 accounts. The phone number that you're texting from must be the same number associated with the Fortis TCI account. Standard SMS rates apply. Do you need to update your phone number on your electricity service account? We've got you covered. Submit your information at www.fortistci.com/e-billing. Please allow 1 business day for account updates.
Today, the Strategic Coordinating Group SCG, tasked with protecting the Turks and Caicos from any spillover effects from the crisis in Haiti, will meet for a 6th time since its inception on March 4th. SCG Chair Chris Eyre provided updates on how the country has been doing re-border protection.
Our vessels are pre-deployed at sea with officers working constantly at sea.
In addition to this, aerial surveillance is being shared on a minute-by-minute basis at points between regional partners to foil any potential for illegal migrants. In the past week, 236 migrants have been apprehended by TCI and Bahamian forces,
Who are patrolling and are directed patrolling along the coastline, both to deter people facilitating migration, but also to detect those who may have slipped through the maritime net.
Currently, all migrants are being screened for risk to weed out potentially dangerous criminals and arrest them. 2 Jamaicans re-entering their country from the Turks and Caicos were arrested at the Norman Manley International Airport in Kingston on Tuesday on reasonable suspicion of breaches of the Proceeds of Crime Act after they were held with U.S. $70,000, according to RJR News. The Jamaicans reportedly arrived at the airport about 5:20 p.m. on a flight from Providenciales, Turks and Caicos. Magnetic Media is your news leader. This World Kidney Month, let's raise awareness about the importance of staying hydrated under medical guidance to support kidney disease patients. Work with healthcare teams to determine the appropriate fluid intake based on individual kidney conditions. Join us in spreading the word and supporting kidney health through proper hydration. Brought to you by InterHealth Canada, Turks and Caicos Islands Hospital, where we are dedicated to promoting kidney health in our community. In response to a March 12th ruling of a case between the Immigration Ministry and a gay couple, which found the couple had been discriminated against, embattled former Premier Michael Misick had some explosive thoughts and is now demanding a course of action. He spoke to Magnetic Media.
I have known Richard Sanker for more than 20 years. I knew him when he worked for prestigious properties. I knew him when he first came to the islands, him and his partner. As far as I know, Richard has always been gay, and there's nothing wrong with being gay. And it's not about, for me, it's not about the fact that he's gay. The fact is that he married a woman who he never lived a day with. And in my view, the marriage has never been consummated. And so therefore, he obtained his status through fraud. And so the fact that he obtained his status through fraud, it means that the issuing of the status has to be null and void. Therefore, I call on the government to revoke the status of Richard Sanker.
In the ruling, the court found that the denial to a same-sex couple of a right to marry, and hence the right to have an overseas same-sex marriage recognized in the Turks and Caicos, was not discriminatory. The judge did not grant a change to the marriage ordinance, but did say that the limiting of a grant of a spousal resident permit to only heterosexual couples is discriminatory, winning them that aspect of their case. Today at 6 p.m., Premier Washington Misick will speak to the nation regarding the rapidly developing border security response and deteriorating conditions in Haiti. The meeting is set for 6 p.m. and will be shared via Facebook on the Premier's page at Office of the Premier TCI. Detectives of the Serious Crime Unit are actively investigating 3 robberies in Providenciales: a 10 a.m. robbery of a woman at Chance's Bar on Tuesday, a 2:45 a.m. incident on Friday where a man was robbed at gunpoint near Dockyard by 5 men, and another, a female victim, reported on Sunday that she was robbed at gunpoint. Police are now issuing safety tips. They say to stay alert and tuned into your surroundings. Don't overload yourself with bags and choose busy and well-lit streets to walk on. The power of attraction. Magnetic media.
You can always find what you're looking for and what you need at Quality Food World. Shop retail, shop wholesale. Quality has the brands you know, the brands you love. Always quality. Big savings every day. And remember to look out for sales for even bigger savings. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Mondays through Saturdays. Open 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Sundays. On the 5 Keys Access Road. Quality Food World, a prime trading company.
At least one suspected Haitian criminal has been caught coming into the Turks and Caicos. Wilkie Arthur, Magnetic Media Court correspondent, can report that a 28-year-old Haitian national, Layler Lawmond, has been arrested on gang membership offenses. Chris Eyre, police commissioner, has advised that screening of migrants is ongoing.
We screen any persons who are detained to identify those who may be a risk, and that has led us to be able to identify people who we believe are criminals from Haiti, and we have arrested them under the anti-gang legislation that we have on suspicion of being involved in organised crime to mitigate any risks that they present.
Also in custody is Keena Williams. He's 21 years old and was charged with possession of criminal property, namely the cell phone of murder victim Marley Higgs. For weather in the Turks and Caicos Islands today, it will be 86 degrees Fahrenheit at the warmest, and it will be partly to mostly sunny. For tonight, it will be fair and mild with a low at 73 degrees Fahrenheit. There is a small craft caution in effect, and beachgoers should exercise caution along eastern and Atlantic exposed shorelines due to the risk of rip currents. Boaters should also exercise caution in Atlantic waters. That coming from the TCI Met Office. That is it for this edition of the news. Thank you for starting your morning with us. I am Dana Malcolm. Top Stories in 5 is a Magnetic Media production.